Hey guys, welcome to this new episode, the episode number 66, and today, you know what I'm doing, I'll be talking about what I've been doing in this last week. So, I've been working with Ajax and APIs and all that stuff. So, what I'm doing right now is building a weather app. Basically, it's gonna tell you the weather in your location or any location that you want to search for. So that's how it's gonna work. I'm gonna do it for phones first and then for computers. So I'm gonna program and design everything for mobile devices, So I've never done this before. I always focus on computers first, but now I'm gonna focus on phones first, and yeah, that's how it's gonna work. I already have some code on this GitHub, and if you wanna go ahead and see it, you can go ahead and see it. And yep, so now my structure of study, it's a little bit different. I'm gonna be reading a programming book or blog every day, the first thing, in the morning, or the first thing in my study session. And then I'm gonna practice on code wars or something like that, problem solving, simple like that. And then I'm gonna work on a project. So that's gonna be the structure for now on. And why is this? So first, I read a book, something new, you learn about something. I'm not gonna rush in a book. If I don't understand something, I'm gonna come back and read it again and read it again until I comprehend how that works. And then I'm gonna solve some problems, some code wars, which will help me how to think better and solve and approach problems, which then is gonna help me to actually work better on my projects, which would be the next thing to do. And yeah, that's gonna be my plan. That's how I have it here. And the books that I mentioned last week are this: You Don't Know JS Yet, Get Started. And I have this next book that is the same series of books, You Don't Know JS Yet, but it's scopes and closures. And you can see these books here. So I'm reading this book here right now, and something that I wanted to tell you is this is not a beginner's book. I mean, it says get started, but you have to actually know JavaScript to understand what's going on here. So if you're just starting on JavaScript, I wouldn't recommend to buy this book first. I would recommend to actually learn some JavaScript before buying this book, and then you can buy all the other books. He has this series has 6 books, and I think they're pretty good for what I've seen. It's pretty amazing. There's so many things that I didn't know, and I'm looking forward to learn a lot of things with those books. So yeah. Something else that I wanted to say is I've been reading a book. It's called The Subtle Art of Not Giving an F. Basically, I don't want to say the 4-letter word because I don't want YouTube to take this video down, so I'm not gonna say it. So I've been reading that book, and it's been pretty amazing. I read that book before, like twice, but now that I read it again, something clicked. Just, I don't know, but the thing is, I've been practicing how to be responsible for all the actions that you take. And those actions have consequences in the future or present. And so many people care too much about what's gonna happen if you do something. But if you know that you want to do that, you just have to do it. If you fail, you don't have to care. Failure is part of life, so if you fail a lot of times, eventually you're gonna win. But that doesn't mean that you're gonna win like 100%, but if you're not willing to fail, you're never gonna win. So you have to be willing to lose what you want to gain, because what you gain is what you have, and that's what you lose. If you have, let's say, money, and what can you lose? You're gonna lose money, obviously, if you lose someday. So you don't have to care about that, like that's something that it's just life. So if you gain something, you can lose it too, and you have to accept it. So many people just knowing that they don't want to gain that they don't want to lose, but they never gain it, they never acquire it, so they never lose it, and they are just playing to not lose, and they don't play to win. And it's just like, I know it's all this that I'm saying, maybe it's confusing because maybe I don't know how to explain it, but I'm gonna try to say it like really simple here. If you're not willing to lose whatever you want to gain in your life, you're not gonna get it. If you're not willing to lose it, you're not gonna get it. So be willing to fail to win, and that's it. And take 100% responsibility for everything that happens in your life, because maybe it's not because of you, whatever it happened, but it happened to you, and you have to take a responsibility and not be a victim and say, oh, that happened to me and I can't do anything. Well, you can do something. And if there is something that you can really control, just don't give an F, don't care about that, because it's not something that you can control. It's like you just have to learn how to live with it. You didn't choose that, but you can choose how to live with it. It's like if you were born with some problem, some health issue, you don't, when you were born, you didn't get to choose that, you didn't get to choose that you wanted to be born with that, but you get to choose how to live with it, and that's the only thing that matters. So I know I went off a lot about these videos, but these videos are about my journey basically, and it's not only about programming, but about everything, about life basically. And I just focus so much on programming because it's like my main focus right now. But sometimes I want to talk about other things that I learn, other things that maybe can help somebody. and you know, maybe it can help you help someone else. And you know, that's why I have this channel, that's why I'm sharing this journey. And if I wanted to actually have more views, I wouldn't be doing this, but I just want to help whoever watches these videos, and you know, just motivate to make your own journey, and you know, follow your goals and not be afraid of failing, because to win you have to fail. And you know guys, that's it for today. It's been a long video, and see you guys next week. Bye.